Look at her, yeah, look at her butt, but look at there's like a scratch there, a little bit of, it's not perfect.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
Wow, this looks amazing. Oh, well, there you go. Right, oh, there we go. 12 XP right off the, oh, 18. Oh, what's going on? Hey. Yeah? Come on, bitch. Yeah. I punched that shit to death. I'm gonna punch your butt to death. What? No. Damn it, Kate. Periodically throughout this episode, I'm gonna be talking about what's been going wrong the past couple weeks and dealing with really bad mics, changing the location of my quote-unquote office, the lighting, the green screen, all these other things that are an issue, including the $1,200 camera. So just bear with me. There'll be times where I'm just going to kind of give you a warning across the top of the screen saying, hey, I'm going to start ranting a little bit. And, you can fast forward it or keep watching because, hey, maybe something like this will happen to you and what I say might be useful. Probably not, though. But, hey, one can hope. And I don't know if because I've recorded probably 4 or 5 different times. They've all been deleted in the past 2 weeks. So I'm really hoping that this is all working out. I spent last week going to quit YouTube. And I still might, actually. Not necessarily quit, but just stop doing what I'm doing because it's just so frustrating. But I did work on everything to a point, so... And God, that's f***ing gorgeous right there. I mean, her butt's gorgeous, but I'm just talking about, like, yeah, it's just beautiful. So, the problems with the mic, I'm going to go over really, really quick. Blue Yeti. This is my Blue Yeti. I know I probably said this 100 times on all my other gameplay. It's one of the best purchases I ever made in my life. It was in a time when I really couldn't afford a $150 microphone, but I was doing a lot of gaming. I was doing a lot of editing. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to splurge and do it. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made. I absolutely love it. If anyone buys one of these types, it's the bigger ones. Because I'm all about being bigger, Okay, you look badass. That is just freaking badass. Yeah, Dogmeat, it's badass. Are you glowing over there? Oh, you have a light on yours. Okay.
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
I'll give you something stiff. It's not a drink. At this point, you're just expecting it, so I might as well just say it. To finish my really boring story, I had tons of troubles with the Blue Yeti Nano mic. Man, I can barely see anything with these frickin'... I can appreciate I absolutely, in real life, I absolutely love, and my brain's going all over the place if you can tell. So these should be disappearing soon, hopefully. There we go. Still very hard for me to see. So, oh. Dogmeat, what do you do? I thought my computer was stuttering, it was just Dogmeat trying to paddle. So, to finish up and this is what this gameplay is going to be. It's just going to be me wandering and looking at all the new stuff that I put into the game. It's to finish my story. So, I got the Blue Yeti Nano, and I was not... Right off the bat, I wasn't happy with it, and then I started blaming other things. I thought maybe it was because I was using Zoom again, that I had Microsoft Team meetings, maybe it was a conflict of things, which, you know what? It very well could be. A yardstick. Measure your ass. What? At some point, I'm going to finish my story, my boring story that I'm probably going to have to cut out. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You ever want to get me off my game, just show me tits and ass, and I'll just lose it. But okay, I want to talk a little bit. So the point being is that I bought the Nano. If you look back on some of my don't fall off. Okay, look back on some of my gameplays, you'll see the little black one. Well, I can't finish the story. I'm going on like the 5th time I'm trying to finish the story, so I'm just going to finish it. And from the get-go, I didn't like it, but I was working with it, trying to make it better, and then I was like blaming other things for it. Like, oh, I think Zoom is messing with the, like, just trying to, because for some reason I just couldn't get into my head that the mic was actually just a pile of crap. Not only that, it wasn't made very well either. Like, trying to plug things in, put the power in, it was like a hole inside of a hole, and then inside of that, I literally could be staring straight down in it to put it in there, and it wouldn't go in. Like, it was just kind of shoddy craftsmanship. And even if I did put that in, then I know I'm going way off on a tangent here, but, you know, this works. Just works. That's it. I plug it in. When I start my computer up, it works. End of story. There's no questions. I don't have to go around screwing around with stuff. It just works. And I was so mad, and I threw it against my wall. And broke it. And honestly, it felt good. Usually after that, I'm like, oh my god, I just broke it. But I'm like, now I can go back to this guy. It's working amazing. It's working amazing. God, it's an amazing mic. I love it. And I really do like Blue Yeti. But the Nano, garbage. I can't even explain to you how much garbage that is. So what we're doing today is we're going to be looking at Kate's ass because she has a completely different body style than anyone else. It's more similar to Tara or Brittany, but it's definitely way different than Piper. And I absolutely appreciate that. Oh boy, you stood up quick. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. She must have sat there too long. I don't know. I do have a shit ton of mods. I got about 72 mods loaded up in here. And you're going to see flickerings. Pretty much at any time I can find something flickering. And I want to, yeah, Kate, I want to try and fix it. The problem is that it's conflicting textures and resolutions. Of course, there's not just one. I was finding, you know, like, especially in the distance, you'll see something kind of flickering, and I'm like, oh boy. And so I looked it up, and it's because I have so many different 4K mods loaded. So for now, I'm going to keep it because I really enjoy, you know, looking at 4K, and it's stunning. Like, right now, I do get the vibes. I get a spring morning vibe right here. That gives me a spring in my pants vibe, but maybe I will talk about it really quick so I can just have everything in one video. But I had to backtrack a couple times, and I really wanted to build this from the ground up. I wanted to build Fallout 4 from the ground up, and I did, but what a pain in the ass. And yeah, buddy, pain in the ass. My thought process is long gone right now. My Ritalin is going crazy. I'm going to have to take a dump really soon because I had a bunch of Brussels sprouts yesterday. Is that a ghoul? Wow, that's a hardy-ass car right there. I thought maybe it would kill the ghoul. Man, yes, I know. One, that's it? It's only one enemy. Alright. Yeah, and then there's just other things with it, like VSync and other things for screen tearing. Like, I should be running at 90, 120, but I'm stuck at 60 frames per second because when I open it up, something between NVIDIA, Bethesda, and then my monitor, I'm just giving you a word of warning. If you're going to jump into modding Fallout 4, you can do very simple things and it could be great. Honestly, like if you didn't want to do the ENB and you just want to like big titties and extra weapons and stuff, you'll have no problems. Once you start getting into ENB, weather, graphics, that's when things will really start to take a turn for the worse. It really is. But unfortunately, I am going to have to take a dump. And it's no questions because it was Brussels sprouts, so yeah. Season 7 is coming, and that is going to be our final season. I promise you that. I've been saying that since Season 5. But this is actually going to be the last season. I really don't have much else for Fallout 4 unless I find other mods and stuff. This is just a quick preview of what Season 7 is going to look like. We changed up Piper a little bit. We kept those pants because they're amazing. And then we gave her more of a sexy top. I couldn't find anything else that was going to work. Even though Vital had a ton of different stuff, it just wasn't jiving. There's something with his mods that you have to go in and really mess with what's called the body slider. And I didn't have time or ambition to really do it. I just wanted something that looked really nice. So. And with Tara, I just went back to the red one. It's by far my favorite one. And I kept her with the little cap on her head because I thought it was really cute. Dogmeat's the same. I gave him a 4K overhaul, though, as I was watching some of my older videos. I guess I already did that, but he seems to be better. So yeah, Season 7 is just going to continue from Season 6 in regards to Automatron and Brotherhood of Steel. I'm going to move those along. And then when those end, I think, again, that's going to be it for Tara Dickoff and Piper and Dogmeat. And that could be 40 episodes. It could be 140 episodes. I'm not going to put any kind of limit or cap on it, so. Hope you enjoy Season 7, and we're just going to continue with the Inbetween right now. Alright, so we're back. Took a nice dump. It wasn't a nice dump at all. I love Brussels sprouts, but it always does it to me. Wow, that's, you know what? This is probably a Beantown thing. It's that Beantown project or whatever that I really appreciate. You still working on it? Let me help you. Let me, whatever you need help, just show me how to make. Guys, come on. You goofball. Alright. And again, all we're doing is we're just seeing what's new. You can definitely tell that the graphics are better. The ground's better, all the textures are better. I mean, this, oh my god, the sky's amazing. You know, even just as simple as, look at her, yeah, look at her butt, but look at there's like a scratch there, a little bit of, you know, it's not perfect.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
How did you know? Dogmeat, she's clairvoyant. Again, we're just taking a look and kind of talking about the conversion from my original Fallout 4, or my one from my old computer, to this one. I built it from the ground up, and I'm gonna say that I'm a complete dumbass. I did research on all these plugins and stuff and ENBs, but I really didn't do research on everything. So I started putting all these mods in, I put all the ENBs in and that I wanted and all that, and I go to start it up and it crashes. I mean, like, it doesn't even get to a point, it just crashes. It's like, wow, okay, this is going well. And then there was one, you know, I'm uninstalling, reinstalling mods, and then there was one mod that I was installing, going, well, maybe, you know, this will work if I do this differently, and it says, and it gave me an error right in my vortex saying, you have to start Fallout 4, like, start the game before you can load any of these up. And I'm like, oh shit, that's right, like, you have to start the game up, and then once the game is started up, then all these things get generated into your folders. And I guess that makes a lot of sense. Like, it starts up the game and it puts, you know, the file structure in there and all that, and then allows everything to be loaded up. So it's like, you gotta be kidding me. At that point, I bought the pro version of Nexus or whatever that is, because it was taking forever to download everything and I had to delete everything because I just wanted to start fresh again, but it really wasn't fresh, probably. So anyways, so that was like an hour and a half, 2 hours I just blew. So then I started it up, and then I started working with it and got it up and running, and got it to a point where, you know, I kind of liked it, but any battle I started fighting, it would crash, it would just end. I'm like, what the hell? Another 2 hours trying to figure this out. I'm like, is it too high a res? So I'm dealing with all the different resolutions and everything else, and long story short, I know too late. Comes to find out, all the settings in Fallout, I was going to every single one. You know, what is God Light, or what is this, what is it? And then there was one called Weapon Debris. Yeah, Cape. Weapon Debris. So I looked it up, and sure as shit, Weapon Debris does not work with NVIDIA. At all. You gotta shut it off, otherwise it crashes. So I shut that off. And mind you, during this time, I'm uninstalling stuff, reinstalling stuff, checking this out, checking that out, and who knows what what's left in there, the residuals left in there, what I changed that probably would have been better, I don't know. But eventually got to that point where I found that out. I'm like, oh my god. So I had to go and get the ENB I really wanted originally, put it in there, and then I ripped that out and I put Vivid back in. I was going to try something other than Vivid, but Vivid just works the best. Now, mind you, right out of the gate, you know, I set all the innies up so that it allow to take about, I wanted it to take around 8 gigs of RAM, VRAM, from my card, because I know that I had to wait for this card.
Ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can't remember, but it's a little bit more. It's like a half a gig more than others, which I thought like they were all the same, but they're not. They're different. And again, it's really weird how they do it. It's like you divide this into this, you times this, and you get this weird number, and that's what you got. And so I had it at like, I want to say like between 8 and 9 gigs of RAM. I have to go back into the INI and change it to like 8 to 10 gigs, and I think I'll have no problems. Because right now I have little to no problems. Once in a while, it will stutter a little bit, and I'm not appreciative of that. I don't like. I spent a lot of money on this computer. Wow, you got some weird ass shit in here. Okay, all right, buddy. All right, good boy, bud. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Kate. I'll pet your dog later. I'll pet your cat later. Whatever. Yeah, so I got to go back in and change it because it's at 65%, which would probably be around 6 gigs, and I know that I put it like 9, 6 or 9. Yeah, this is where I'm pretty sure the Beantown project really started out. Because I'm almost positive you couldn't go into this house before. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Alright. Nope. Oh. Oh. That's it right here. I can feel it.
Got it.
Yeah, baby.
Why bother with that? You open in a museum or something?
No, it's money. It's worth like 4 caps a dollar, so yeah. Yeah, so that was my Fallout 4 experience, like building it, because I was like, oh no, I'm going to do this, buy the books in from the ground up, and it was, every time I say something like that, it never works out that way, never. Setting up the rest of my computer, fine. I did Skyrim. I got Skyrim back up and running, and I modded the shit out of it, and it looks fantastic. It took me like 4 hours, but it looks fantastic, and I played it a bunch. I probably played like 4 or 5 hours so far. Yeah, there's no way these were... No, this is cool. I'm stopped talking because I know I've never been in this one before. This is kind of neat. Like, it almost tells a story, like he's trying to get something to work, like this. Trying to get this to work. So he's got batteries and stuff to try to fix it. Yeah, buddy. And then he'd sleep here, and then... Yeah, that's very cool. Yep. And this is where you would entertain and have some cool things here. I would say 50% of the stuff is very close to 4K. And then the rest is probably 2K or better in between. And again, you'll probably see some flickering here and there. And I really haven't seen much right now. I know I just jinxed myself. I haven't seen much right now, so that's good.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
Wait, it's hot out? You're practically in a bathing suit, man. Whatever. So we're just wandering the wasteland with my character Brittany and then Kate and their bitches. They'll kill anything. They don't care, and they're really nasty with people. So that's my storyline, because naturally speaking, like my Ivy Oak Shield and Terra, for the most part, are nice people. I wanted a character that was just a bitch, and that's the disappointment with Fallout 4. A lot of the role playing was taken out of it, or Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Man, if you were a dick for long enough, you really started to, they can really start seeing the difference in you, and they start either being wary of you or you become a hero or whatever. Like, the role playing was really good. That looks fantastic right there. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Where the hell is it? Did it move really that fast? Oh. Where the hell else was it? I watched that one zoom across there, and... Yeah.
Anything useful?
Meat. And her butt cheeks. They're very useful. In my mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway.
Hey, Carla. Back again? Time to do business?
Yeah, synth. Spoiler alert.
This place is starting to look like a proper home, thanks to you.
Alright, yeah, you're high as now. Get going. Go drink some water. Take a nap. So, yeah. You can see that it looks absolutely fantastic. And I know there's something in the Vivid where, like, if you see me, like, moving, it gets almost blurry, and I really don't like that. I think there's something I can do. Yeah, buddy. So, still some things I gotta work out. And last thing I'll talk about before I end this. The past couple of weeks have been really brutal when it comes to the gameplay and everything. I am done with the creation of Season 6. It's done. I rendered the last episode, it's ready to go, and I'm ready to start working with Season 7. The problem I'm having is, because of the new computer, because I moved stuff over here, because of the new mic, because of all these issues, the past 2 weeks have been terrible. Everything I've tried has just gone downhill. And I tried to do intros. I tried to do an intro last Saturday, just like, hey, welcome to Season 7, and something like that, and 4 times. And 4 failures. And the third failure was the mic, and I destroyed the mic. And then I got this one here, and I started recording for it again, and I'm like, okay, everything's good, because I heard myself well. I'm like, oh my god, I miss this thing so much, and so glad I'm back to it. And no fault of anyone's, but just random shit, and nothing I can blame except maybe myself, is that when I unplugged the other mic from the computer and then destroyed it, and I hooked this one up, the screen recording for this, it defaulted. Once this one went away, once the Nano went away, it just defaulted, and I forgot that I had a microphone on my $10 cam that I use for Zoom now. So I thought it was recording with this, but it was recording with that. So I'm like, okay, I'll just start like throwing together the video real quick, put it into my Adobe. Now, mind you, this is the 4th time I've been trying to do this. I put it into Premiere, and all I hear is, like, I mean, if there was a camera on me, I think people would be calling, the police. They'd be like, oh my god, he's gonna f***ing lose it. And I was just like, I can't. All this stuff is way too expensive for me just to absolutely. I mean, I was at a point I was just gonna lose my shit. Just start throwing things, kicking, slashing, grabbing anything, pounding the shit out of it. Because everything I've done for the past 2 weeks led up to that point.
The
Like,
next person that asked me to shag is getting a well-placed kick, if you get my meaning.
what about me? And I was really proud of myself. I just stopped and I shut it off. I went outside and I just walked around the complex once, came back in, and I did something else for the rest of the day. I did something else for the rest of the day. I was like, yeah, I don't even know where to go with that. So today is the culmination of, honestly, a lot of hard work and frustration and everything else. I'm just really hoping that the worst is behind us, and because there was a point that I was just gonna, Sunday I was just sitting in front of my computer, because Saturday I had all the issues and I had to walk, and then Sunday I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know what? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Is there a really good reason why I'm doing this? Other than I'm doing it for me. So, and yeah, I got a couple people that follow me, and I love when they put in comments and we chit-chat and go back and forth, and I absolutely love that. And on the other side of the coin, just... Wait, how did you get in? Oh. Oh, okay. Like I said, on the other side of the coin, it's... And this is something that, you know, I still do. Even after 6-7 years, on Saturday, I wake up, I'm like, excited. I'm like, oh, you know, I can play, I can edit, I can maybe try something new. Well, the next quest is this, and I know I'm going to like it, and did it, like, I get excited about it. So, I stopped playing video games, and, you know, I'm just really aiming everything on Dungeons & Dragons, and I love it. It's a great creative outlet, and I enjoy it, and... Well, buddy? Oh. Did that even explode? Look out! Ooh.
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
Hopefully that person got away. I think it was with a dog. Oh, balls, I don't see him. Oh, wow. See, even the Brahmin looks nice. Dead one, anyways. Well, Kate, I don't know if they got away. I don't see them anywhere. No, we've been here before. Alright, so that's enough for today. Just wanted to kind of wander around and take a look and stuff, so... So, yeah, wow, you can see your pussy lips there. That's amazing. So, yeah, that's going to do it for us right now. We just wanted to wander around, and I didn't want to do it on Tara's time, because I always want to record Tara. I think every single thing that's happened with Tara, except for maybe a few shopping trips and a couple things with settlements, has been documented on my YouTube channel. So that's kind of fun, thinking about that. Kind of neat. It's kind of neat looking at her pussy lips, too, but that's a whole other story. But, yeah, bottom line is, you know, Season 7 is coming. A little bit disappointed with stuff, and I almost quit. And I still almost, at some level, want to just say forget it, but... I've gotten this far. I still get excited about it. I still enjoy uploading it, even though I get next to no views. But the people who do, I don't want them to be like, well, fuck, man, I'm not going to keep, they're not going to appreciate me. Like, no, I do. Believe me, I do. I would be so thrilled with like 60, 70, 80 views a video. That would be it. I'd be absolutely thrilled with that. I'd be like, that's awesome. I'm happy with that. That's where I want to be. You know, that's not a lot, but YouTube's never going to allow me to do it. And I'm not going to get into that either. I'll spend easily an hour and a half talking about that, and I don't want to do that, so. Yep, that's Kate. She's badass. Or no, well, that's Kate, yes, and then that's also Brittany. Brittany's a bitch. Brittany's a big bitch. Alright, I actually been trying to dick the dog, no offense, see if she would bend over again to that, because that was phenomenal. That's absolutely phenomenal. Kate, you wanna bend over again right there? Oh, no, damn it. Oh well. Alright, so that's it for me. Hope, you know, you enjoy Season 7. And I'm signing off. Yeah.